everyone. Are you ready for the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? This stupid April Fool's joke that apparently turned out to be a really good game. Which is funny. Here we go. These have been glitching out, so I'm going to refresh them just so they know they're working properly. Excellent. Here we go. Phew, made it on the train in 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, a good my first day on the job. Oh, I forgot my name tag. Isn't ready yet. I should make one. I just saw my name here. Stik, did I spell it right? How about you can read my scribble? Dining car. I'm nervous. This is my first day on the job jitters. Working the train dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Stik, check it off. Aha!
Oh, Stik. Did I see you hitting yourself?
Oh, Mr. Conductor, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, quite alright myself. Although I feel a bit bittersweet.
Is everything alright?
Well, to be told, not really. Today's my last day as a conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me, the Marriage Express say goodbye to one another.
Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir.
Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spontaneous Locked.
Welcome Mines.
Our show has been on the fritz, so I'm excited the hotels.
I can see why his wife's excited.
Enough of my quibbles. Today is our first day working in the dining car. Here's the menu for today.
The menu's been added to your inventory. The Mart's Express dining menu. It features chili dog, instant ramen, chicken, cordon bleu. This is just Phoenix fucking right. I got my inventory of the items I received, so look at moving carefully.
Why do you look so nervous? All on this train is a microwave. Although, after a little quiz is in order, which of these do we serve in the dining car? Ding ding ding! Glad you can read the menu, okay? I don't know about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train. All the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you can throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave.
After 32 years, I don't blame you for being wistful.
The train is exclusively used for events, not a passenger train.
Remember that from the interview. What's the events today?
A murder mystery party. Nothing better than the thrills of mind said by this conductor. You have to be funneled in here at the dining car as home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. All you do is everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
I'll make you proud, sir.
I'm glad this old man can rest. The doors of the Mirage Express is opening up. All aboard!
Oh wow! This train is incredible! What fascinating tech!
Yeah, Tails! I can get used to seeing a train like this.
What What'd you all expect? You know you can always go out for my birthday party. This train is elegant as me, Amy. You can't promise you won't take anything though.
Calm down there, rogue. I did not just catch you stealing from the Treasure's gift shop.
It was a pen, knucklehead. You don't have miss a teeny tiny pen. What a cast of characters I'm stuck with.
Get hold of yourself, Joystick. You're sweating through your uniform.
Hey, pals. Can I get one of those chili dogs? Ah, of course, sir.
Ah? Are you a pirate?
No, I'm just more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until we announce everyone's roles to get food.
Sorry. How about that birthday girl? I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them ready, out and ready. You'll join me, Joystick, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to and we'll get their ticket.
Oh, okay, got it. What's the napkin holder?
I hate the idea of a ticket getting lost alone like this. I will try to return it to its rightful owner.
I'll make sure to not use the ticket as a napkin. Look at your inventory. I can't see who it belongs to.
Oh, the Crumbles have your ticket?
I think that's a ticket. I really don't argue with this guy.
Everything looks good, thank you.
Seems the character won't argue either.
Can I get a ticket, young'un?
Right here, sir! Thank you. May I offer you any of our stacks we have aboard? Oh, no, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle glitten. It's sparkly jelly that can melt in any jaded heart. No way, I bought my own sparkle glitten. With me too. It's my first day. I was getting a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. Sparkling glitten buddies. Haha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone in this train is normal.
Ticket, please.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone renowned as yourself aboard.
Don't worry about it. I'm just like Helton.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared for the worst. But my kids swore that you'd sweep in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much, but other than a sincerest gratitude.
Don't sweat the thing. I'm glad that you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he the Sonic the Hedgehog?
Promise you'll be excellent to stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yes, for now. Will do, thanks. Oh yeah, I mean, don't mind if I do.
Joystick knows of the guest, you know. Train, be sure Joystick only gets one of those if they ask. Arm.
I'm just kind of nod. Actually, train, the conductor wants me to move at this whole plate.
Good try, young'un. Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. Let's work hard on that to get what you want.
Drat! That stack's really tasty too.
Will you please do your ticket?
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Excellent. Thank you for your joy staying with us.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. He's confident about him. Seems like he's present to put me at ease. You consider me charming, He's looking right at me. I studied ninjutsu. I believe in monkey community through subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu. Sounds like you have a lot of difficult training.
Can you clean the walls?
Clean the walls? What kind of question is that? Most certainly can. The kid looks a bit smug at that answer.
Oh, my friend, can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I have to show you my ticket.
Seems to be avoiding eye contact.
Is something amiss, sir? Seems I missed my ticket.
Could you pick up a bit?
I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. Do you know where it is?
He's not hiding embarrassment very well.
Oh, actually, I might be able to help you. Stick, please show our friend the ticket we picked up.
Take that!
Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thank you so much, both of you. I was really worried he'd kick me out of. I missed the murder mystery.
Oh, Joystick here. We're a handful of kicking you out.
Ha ha, you're right. I couldn't leave without a fight.
Wait, me both microwave expert and security guard?
You're both alright in my books. Heads again for the assist.
Of course, does Thursday need anything else? Can I please see your Jesse? Can I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Certainly.
Thank you, miss. Thank you for choosing off. Fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped.
Who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery train sounds exciting. It's right up my alley.
Who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm the guy who loves a good train product.
But Kath, maybe we should leave her to have fun.
Before we move along, will you miss?
Oh, fine, thank you. Where'd you get this?
That unlocks the door to the train. Your birthday.
Birthday girl gets a birthday key. Practically tradition.
Very useful. I'll use it wisely. Thank you.
Here.
Thank you. Is everything in order?
Seems concerned about something. Anything I can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, Sally. We do have Pat's a grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That's strange. Brr, it's so cold.
Joystick, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch you a jacket?
No, I'm good. May I have your ticket, please?
Thank you very much. Very much. On top of it, I see.
A princess such as myself should always be punctual. Princess? Did you say princess?
If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere?
A separate dimension, actually.
A separate what?
I'm just here for Amy's birthday. I'll back on my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess.
Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can't I not win with this group? Well, you two, what can I do for you?
Good morning, ma'am. May I have your ticket?
My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else. Here? Wow, she's polite. You talk to her as well.
Ma'am, I saw you sneak away a $20 bill out of my... I'm gonna have to ask you kindly for that back.
Fuck! Oh, it was yours. Must have slipped out. Here you go. I'm gonna actually be the best at judging character. Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
Actually, that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for the departure.
The conductor's car.
You remember your promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time at the Mirage Express.
Absolutely. You can count on me. To be honest, this group seems pretty capable of their own.
And train? I just try to get any help you want, wouldn't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more than heartwarming than a conductor at each train.
Excellent. I'll be off. Let's take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state of the art and has system for dealing with all of that. For everything else, please talk to Joystick here if you need anything.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Well, no.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you for a fun outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you read the law cards as well.
Law cards must be detailed for the motivations. I suppose it makes more sense law cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murder intentions.
Now, on the nitty-gritty of the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, the rest are suspects. Everyone assigned the roles of the characters will be playing participation is required. It's for my birthday.
Of course! Birthday girl makes the rules.
Panic, you're the ship captain. You'll be stationed in the conductor's car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you're the detective. You'll be in the dining car.
Out. Indubitably.
Knuckles, you're the sheriff. We're in this part. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Right, you're a business tycoon. And Blaze, you're a tiny industry. Right to you, right in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Victor, you're the butcher. Ezra, you're the poet. Both found in the library.
Hey, let us know. We can hang out together.
And what? And what? Read?
Maybe we can make a tired books or something.
No, you're the luxuries. Go hang out in the lounge.
I'm the coolest.
And me, last the least, I'm the general supporter. I'll be moseying about around everyone. You all get that?
I was listening in. Hope that's okay.
Well then alright. You can help ensure everyone follows their roles. That reminds me. I have a map for each of you.
Everyone stations marked on the map well. How convenient. Add to your inventory.
The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murder amongst you all. The murderer is going to kill a single participant, whoever they choose, but you must not physically be present with the victim for it to count.
You must physically be...
Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to integrate the fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused. Inspect everything, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle. And the murder through their thing. Everyone ready?
Okay, everyone's excited.
Everyone to your stations! This is so exciting! So exciting! I'm falling right under my very nose! Same! Isn't it awesome?
Shouldn't you be mingling with everyone?
Actually, the detective and journalist can't be murdered.
Neon Night TTV, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Enjoy this ridiculousness. Thank you all so much for coming.
Actually, detective and journalist can't be murdered. So we're stuck here for an hour, going about scooping in the place.
This way, it's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems although Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think? What do you think everyone's doing?
They're probably inspecting their stations, talking amongst one another. Everyone has a role to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the log cards are confidential. No one knows about the person who received them.
My backstory is that my best friend was a flicky that decided to join evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desires for justice in the world.
My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounds fun. I wish I wasn't stuck in a microwave, Judy.
Nani?
Oh, good.
Train started moving.
It's too fast. Grab onto something. What's going on? I'm slipping.
Hold on.
I can't. Ah!
No.
And then just the end pops up.
You're both awake.
Yeah. You see the train slow down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems that we've knocked into the dining car's closet. Train reached such incredible speeds.
They're getting enough money worth from this experience, that's for sure.
It's actually intended. My first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall warning about this interview. We should check on the others. Josie, could you at the door? Of course. See, the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give the false off a whack with your Pico hammer. You've got to be.
Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over there.
I know Amy's hiding something. But she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know the detective here, but that's all the best detectives have is sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's give her some clues on why Amy's acting the way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet. Then we'll show it to Amy and uncover the full situation. Gather evidence to integrate. Got it.
Oh, I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
Understood. You count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Let's get searching. That webflow sign keeps people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice in the grocery store on a wet floor sign and all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is fast as they say. But he was pretty fast, slipped on the juice. He slid into the older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, as I thought, it's a thought that counts, I suppose. What do you think, Terrace? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. Normally, I make microwave meals, but I prefer to cook up. My cast iron skillet has got a lot of use lately. I can cook the means of cast iron pizza. I've only had a microwave lunches this week. Something always sit in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? What's this? A rod? Tip is broken. Looks like it's originally attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to the mystery, but I like spinning it around. I will keep it. Is that a hammer? Did she break her hammer? Amy, no, not your hammer. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves on a train? I'll keep looking. There's another way out of here. Trevor's walking next to it, currently not budging. Hey, joystick, look closely. That is... I wonder if the side of the shelf got smashed. Nothing on the shelf could have fallen. I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. In fact, it's important we should log it. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go and take Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon! I read on this conversation. Take that! Amy, I believe you're hiding something from us. What? You're accusing me of my own birthday? How dare you? This is not gonna be easy, is it? I've been stuck here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I. What could you have done in that time? I think you're sitting too idly with joystick and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it! Nanny? Show me the evidence of attempted escape, so help me search for my way out. We have to prove that. Richard, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence in your inventory. Once it's been deduced, you must form an argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy's attempt to escape the dining car closet? What? Some damage on the shelf? That's supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument. You have no argument there. You're gasping. Of Tails, what now? Nah. We follow this train of thought. How did the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? I didn't even explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Yeah, a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crashing bag nicks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright? Let's prove we're not gasping lines. Follow the train of thought. Fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Wait, what? I was not prepared for this. Parkour! I was not prepared for this. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's something around the shelf there's nothing around the shelf to fall onto. You're telling me the train is this well kept? That damage was here before we arrived? Ah! Well, I believe someone just pointed this shit in the shelf. You just said nothing was around the shelf to fall onto it. What was it the shelf fit with then? What? Is that a stick? You tried with a stick could knock down the damage? Joystick's dream gear. You're right, the stick can't do that kind of damage on the shelf on its own. But if it attacks something like, let's say, a hammer. Ah! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle of your Pinker hammer. You tipped the shelf out of the way, but you failed. Handle in your hammer snapped right off.
Yeah, it's a bit easier. I tried to get us out by the hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf a big whack of this, ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it. I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
You're just like genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expect the hammer to snap like that, Amy.
It's one of my backups, a little lighter to carry around. It doesn't think it need it.
Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and dabble in mechanics. Let me see a piece of the hammer. There's a tighten here, a little elbow grease there, and all fixed.
Thank you, Tails.
According to my calculation, you hit it right off. Right here to do the trick. All right,
stand back.
Quaja! The shelf completely shattered. It's incredible.
We did it! Hooray!
Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that? It can't be.
Sonic! Someone loaded my tailing Sonic! Looks like the game has begun. I'm finding out who did this at once.
Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Buddy, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are those wounds genuine? My hands on his wrist. I don't touch the pulse. Am I doing this right? What is the world going on? It's part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Oh no. It's not about panicking. Calm down, Joystick. What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their case in yours. To you, Joystick, my favorite employee. Sure you won't let me down. Last ride.
I tell you, Amy Towers, get to the bottom of this. Even if it's part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll give everyone everyone's safe conductor. You'll see. Just let me just sweep Sonic under the table. No one needs to know. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. The saloon car. Whoa, look at this place. Hey Tails, where are you? Oh, Joystick, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. Seems like he's really excited. You need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Is he laughing? Sonic doesn't go down that so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're all just really committed to mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap a lot at strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake Sonic's dead to me. Is it really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? Any more evidence figured out what's going on? The train rules I gotta stay and watch after everyone. Oh, you just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see this in your eyes. How does everyone get credit for reading people but me? As I said, we're detective and psychics. I'm happy to have you all. If you catch me looking at some glum though, just know it's because, it's my law card. Detective. The last guy who worked the cave with me ditched out practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. I am not a detective without baggage. This is true.
You varmints! What y'all doing in my saloon?
He's trying hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it.
Enough of that. Oh no, that kept the voice up for Amy. We're wondering, could you tell us where you've been up to before with the murder? It didn't help us establish an alibi and... Nope, don't know nothing to tell you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems our own. It took me to figure out what Knuckles up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate the clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Something always hidden in the trash can. Let's check there. Then this one's an empty one as well. I'm trying to think your theory of something always being hidden in the trash can is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasures. Oh. I think Chelsea's ignoring me. Ah, a bowl of assorted nuts. Classic saloon snack. On bland. It seems as if someone likes to lick all the salt off them. What? Fuck! Well, maybe they're just unsalted. Okay, that's just mean. This is interesting. Well, there's just a few used cups. Yeah, but why are there 3? Knuckles is really thirsty? That one has lipstick on it. Is that Rogue? Lipstick? This one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. Really won't be able to give the game a Super Monkey Ball a try. You think it broke the train sped up, or damage looked more caused from punches? You could have done that. Did Knuckles lose and leave? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade, added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go integrate Knuckles to see what happened. You should catch word of fighting the robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Oma Chow. I hate seeing him like this. Why? What did they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. The robot arm's really helpful. Beep. What I'm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What? Interesting tech. Oh, I cheered my job a little bit. I can microwave. Breathtaking views. The trains pass by incredible sights. Chow, the Chow Garden. I'm happy to see traveling at normal speed. I get nervous but pretty easily. To avoid things and roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, although I find myself running on tracks more than I do riding in carts. I will never understand this friend group. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It's like you used to be incompetent. You used to adjust your hat a bit so you can see it better. I said leave! I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you are, after all, let me know, won't you? Sure. I like a bottle of sorts, right? Come on, Joystick. You're not a butler? Tell him that. Oh yeah, I like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it! I thought I told you to leave me alone. Knuckles, I need to determine what you were doing during the hour of the murder took place. I already told you to buzz off. I'm not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, I don't need to say as much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Nani? What is it? We have evidence too. We do? Joystick, take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Wrong choice, Joystick. Try again. Fine, that's why we finished right games. It's either 1 or 2. They're both the right answer, but not the right answer in the right order. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? Video games told me. That's new. Ow. These are getting more elaborate. This is a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... covered in punches. Yeah, what happens if the game with the damages of punches? What are you staring my hands for? Knuckles, you could have destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punch bag. No one were available to me. There's a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How are you? I'm on it. Joystick, distract Knuckles while I fix the monkey ball. Bring it on! Panic! Panic! Ow. Ah! Again. Ready, try again. Get your move on click. This is isometric view is terrible. Oh, it's also randomized. I failed. I failed once. That machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the scores! Quick, take a look at the scores! I'm pulling it up right now. He lost the vector. By one. He lost the vector by 1 point! Oh, what does that tell us? Nothing, obviously. Tell us us something massive. Look at the names at the top of this list. Vector. He's a freaking library car. Picture begins to be painted here. You completed with the vector to see who can get the highest score. The vector beat you. In frustration, you destroyed the arcade machine cabinet. Grr. You just punched in the air in frustration. I'm guessing where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove it to me here who's here now. It's Vector's lipstick. Vector was a red lipstick all the time. Ow. Of course. It all makes sense now. You should have seen it from the beginning. Now, Joystick, what proof Vector was with Knuckles? No! No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. You're supposed to be participating in Murder Mystery, a game of Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks and playing arcade. I'm not like... It's not... I wasn't... don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. As you say, Vector popped in and out on top of the hour waiting to play arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game out, but when we did, we competed the high score. When he bested me, I decided machine with no proof of his win. I was trying to fix arcade again before you two came in. Honestly, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story. I had an alibi. I've already been told the abridged version to this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one use of one of the cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rogue was here too. It was inconsequential, nothing worth mentioning. He searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxiously at that. Well, he offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you too satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games where he couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. It all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Nani? I want to step back for something that I noticed. One more name is high scholars. It doesn't make sense. Can you take a look one more time? What names? What is he talking about? Knuckles, toast, apple, bread, candy. All the names are food, but this one. Here's this You guys are named Ultimi. You may not know, Josie, but that's someone here. But there's someone here who goes by that title. The ultimate life. Shut up! Really? Fucking hell. They're really saying goes by that. Nothing to sneak by you, does it, bud? Deck and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. The Shadow was here too. That's how the game was, and first get his name on the scoreboard. But then I brought out the beat Shadow score. They are both very annoying. You all intimidated. You all immediate intimidated had to complete, huh? Damn it. You all intimidately had to compete, huh? You gave me this before you left. He told me to lock the door so no one opened it for anyone, then he left. When Victor was leaving, I locked the door behind him and saw no one else after that locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not long ago, did you open the door for her? Nope, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, they're going to give her a special birthday key. Oh, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library that caused Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? What was Rook searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked what was cowboy accent. Y'all gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected, but see if we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We only know for sure when confirm everything was Vector. Fair enough. The lab is next door. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever killed Sonic some earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Joystick. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Joystick! Coming! Ready to move down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! In the library. The library car. Sip some tea because my throat's getting sore. All this stuff is getting heavy. I dump what I don't need. Okay. I threw the glass in the arcade machine away, apparently.
Everyone's favorite general sport, Amy Rose, hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Right, before you go, SPO, I want to give you your presents.
My presents? Your birthday's sweet, thank you.
Victor seems to have more guests. Amy, there you are. You found any leads?
Oh, Detective Pan needs help from the birthday girl.
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. So, I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
How you gonna leave? The door in that car's locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Birthday girl has a master key.
Right. The birthday girl
Gets the birthday key.
Welcome, Linkley.
It's the
birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Man, Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I see.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I mean, anyone's hungry.
I'm starved. I kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe killing isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm a licensed handler of raw meat.
And I'm Espio, poet. Poetry, a resident message from the poets or reader of the mind, meant to challenge their delicate perspective, the most rhythmic of process. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring, you could hear me sing, la 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 dee dee dee.
What was that?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied. But now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Joystick, I'm here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after everyone left the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. Bruce playing Amy, actually. We're all sent off the road, Blaze, Shadow, Sonic, all passed through the library car. But Amy told us to stay.
I probably picked a book off the shelves and made myself comfortable.
Peter got bored and left the Knuckles. I was supposed to in the saloon car. Yep.
It was Rogue. She happened to see a lipstick of the stain in the cup of the saloon car. Oh, she came over the library car, seeming looking for something. Then she went searching the saloon car. Then she came back shortly after and had a shout, "No way!" at the brochure standing over there. Then she went back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. No wonder she found it. Obviously, he'd been looking for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, entered the library car, locked the door behind him. More importantly, why was Shadow locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games.
He insisted on throwing up a super monkey ball. I got engrossed by the rolling monkey action and hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. As he walked back through the library car, to the casino again, locking the door behind him. He returned to the lounge car where he met by the station.
When Victor came back, I realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car, so we're stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up and we were worried about the bookshelves falling off, but we got through alright.
We got trapped here while Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us something that murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Well, the locked doors, it seems Vector and Fairy couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both of you for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and return if any questions.
If you're done with any meat, I'll chop it up for ya.
If you like this has been serenaded with a poem, I could got you covered too. Thanks guys. Their alibi seems on off, but we should still search for clues. We're looking for evidence that proves what they were saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Bear was really actually in the library car reading. All tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Oh, brochures. Travel destinations idea. Look at amusement parks, caravans, travel hotel, restaurants. Oh! Just look at this. A couple of maps in here. This is a map of the library car. Books here are categorized in genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Add it to inventory. We should take a look at brochure about the cave too. This listed it. Nah, leave it. Okay, yeah, that's fair. We share my fondness of caves. This will be important because, like, would they do the Phoenix Wright thing of like little like dots on the map, like Vector was standing here and Shadow came through here, so how could Vector? God. A Joe hanging precariously in tree branch. Lots of like, hang in there. Wow, I really need to see this. This little Chang hanging in fusion, use his wings to fly. Little Chang here. Refuses to use his wings to fly to save you, but because choosing the hard way is often more rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to the principles of fun, strength, and Shakitu, there's no way there was that much thought put into that poster, right? Alright, poor thing. That arm's really struggling to clean up the car. To be fair, it wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone. It's doing its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Something's always hidden in the trash can. Let's check there. I'd say, but there's nothing in here. I really thought there'd be something here. Stik, are you sad there's nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, just optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins are hide secrets. I'm sure of it. Stik, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Let's just be a compliment. So many books on the ground. I wish I had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest to pick up these books. Oh, a lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What a reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening up too far. This kid feels empty for everything. The globe of our marvelous planet. They won't say Mobius. I haven't traveled around much, but the islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops, food can beat either. They're perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spaganokia. If you've ever been there, I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? This is a red book. Oh, yuck, it reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust the book he's written. But this is even here. Maybe people would just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. Eggman's autobiography. Why did Eggman make an autobiography? Wow, I wish I could stop and talk about all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. I said you showed up Blinkley. This is a murder mystery. Like, it's Amy's birthday. And she's like, it's a murder mystery train. But Sonic might actually be her. But no one seems to, like, care. Because they think he's acting. Well, I mean, a little pick wouldn't hurt. He's having through the book's titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop. Or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. So that's like, everyone thinks Sonic is just playing the part of the murdered victim. But it might actually be her, but everyone's just ignoring it. That's like books are falling out of the floor, but every book on these shelves are alphabetical order, but this one. This is a user guide to the Mirage Train Express. Train we're currently on. Think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Chaos Cola? Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Did you bring me any meat to chop? Maybe a butcher, but I confiscated my meat cleaver before I got on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity. Tails, without a knife, I'm just a chef. Ketchup stained apron, but not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, you'd definitely think you were a murderer. But what if I hid the knife? No, I'm the bigger fan of this line of thought. Maybe I'd be a butcher, but okay. Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. Murder mystery more important. Then why you show me the menu to me? Come on, Joystick, would you be teasing like that? I never thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Joystick, you made him a fool. Come on, Joystick, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth this over, yes? But at what cost? What cost, damn it? Did you bring something to chop? Yeah, it's... Fancy a poem? Can you get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but mistakes in my haste, I dropped the vase from my embrace. So my adequate I must now replace. Why couldn't you have dropped the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? What'll it be? Locomotive in motion, I think I lost my lotion. The windows show the ocean, but wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. Actually, I really like that one. Ha! I have a poem about this. A starved stomach bubbled, through ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked the eggs funny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the trains though. My talent is wasted on you lot. Shadow's supposed to walk to the library car and go into a flying car. When Shadow left the library car, he'd locked the door on his way out. There'll be a reason why he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I believe we should. Got a lot to add. I think we found enough clues. Let's just take a factor in and find out what really happened. Two of you. So,
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either. Not that I don't trust either of you, but it wouldn't be proper to touch without examining the validity of your alibis. Joystick, you're ready to confirm two things: why Vector left to go to play games with Knuckles, and if Esper really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car on the visit Knuckles? We were prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What?
It wasn't entertaining enough for him, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
But if we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the zone car. I figured I'd check it out.
This means line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. That brings us attention to you, SBO. Broke into the library car and found something and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you're in the library car?
Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen.
Must have been a good read. What was the book?
This one doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What are things you think I read? If you want to talk, then I have a hunch the book might be. Joystick, could you help me out? Alright, Joystick. It's about SBO book be reading.
A manual? You think everyone's reading the instructions? What argument could you possibly support this?
Video games. I moved too early. There are books scattered all around the floor, but one remaining book on the shelves were all upward of order. All except this manual, meaning someone must at the very least picked up the manual, picked it up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like SBO.
Hey now, only being talked to people like that.
Calm down, Vector. You know me well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, SBO.
A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. It is indeed the book I was reading, the Mars Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask a few questions about the manual, if you don't mind. If you guys can throw some questions about the manual, just look through the page and ask away. Yes, let's see if quiz any about the manual, previously read it. Which page will quiz them on? What's the efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the event, which can perform a variety of tasks, ensure the responsibility of cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. What's that saying? The train can clean itself. Though just feeling the train company just didn't want to hire janitors. Robotic arms can also detect weapons, explosive beings brought to the train, ensure passenger safety. It's like SBO aced that question. Joystick, I have another one. Alright, which page should I choose? What is the March Express's cancellation policy? No refunds. You'll be charged the no-show fee. Does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Jeez, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Joystick. Let's see if I can get 3 out of 3. Gotcha. What page did I pick last? 402. What is implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease the general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system, which works in tandem with the conductor to stream the route travel for guests. Remember this one, the train has an autopilot can access its full suite of capabilities without conductors present. Now, did I pass my little test? Totally, it's wild that you're able to retain all the information so quickly. My poor brains is often surprising. I don't know if it's bragging about that. If you clearly read the manual, those answers are far too specific to be guesses.
And now you both dare to question my body like that? You don't have the bond rules read, folks.
You have to admit though, reading the entire time of the murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. It's very impressive. No. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Hector was the only one who seemed to be reading after all. Whereby it's hard to substance despite being the truth. you definitely read through the manual. I'm surprised we can't. SBO, is that true? Which is the only one who saw you reading? Yes, that's correct, Bobbin. Really, I don't believe that can be true. But there's evidence to back it up. Joystick? You always put me on the spot. Okay, Joystick, here's the evidence. Shadow's block? Please if I tell you why it has to do with anything. We're up, Joystick. We're getting an argument together. Ah! Video game. Never get me, Ninja Blade. Ah! Oh no. Ow. I jumped at the wrong time. Still enough rings though. How to walk through the library card to get to the swing car. Maybe you set the original high score of the arcade machine.
Yeah, banded up idiot. It wasn't a high score for long.
Fuck some natural gamers. SPO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he didn't mention anything about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the swing car, SPO was fully seated reading a book. A good while at that point. You know Shadows had to walk back through the library car when he entered the swing car. There's absolutely no way Shadow and SPO didn't notice one another on SPO's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book. I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the set of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, see, I guess that's your desperation here. Defending the argument that his reading the entire time isn't easy. If you didn't see Shadow return the swing car, lock all the doors, at that moment you were really in the library car at all? But how would it leave? Shadow locked all the doors. No one saw SPO in the swing car. The mystery, that's a mystery, my dear Joystick. One of that I'd love SPO to solve. You gotta believe me. That's cool demeanor is vanishing. I was involved in my book. I didn't notice Shadow's pass back through the library car, to be honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get me to attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death. I'll ask you again, SPO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why does it seem right? Doesn't seem right to me. It feels like he's on something, but I don't see it. Is this simply sitting reading a book, or did somehow vanish not notice Shadow return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't drop Tails. He's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and...
Russia, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Get the passengers aboard this train. You must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be treacherous. Don't allow such old feeble souls to get sued.
I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak it up. Tails! Yeah? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow advocate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow if we could have seen each other? Alright, let's get all my thoughts in order. No ninja stars this time, game. I spoke too soon. Are they ninja stars because I'm with goddamn SBO? Fuck. You move a lot slower in the air. Library map. Oh, I see. Zanga Neo Residence, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying this madness. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. Shadow walked down the straight path. There's a way Ezra and Shadow would have seen each other. Like you ever point out exactly where the map was mentioned. Maybe after Shadow not seen him. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. And see,
I can second this. When I turned from the second car, everyone was in the same spot.
I confirmed it then. You see, Shadow and Espero couldn't have seen each other from their spot, but the bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espero or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why I never mentioned Shadow's return, Espero. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I think I was grasping at desperate at telling the truth. I am glad I was believe me now. The alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for both answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about. I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door of the car is open. We must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our clue. Let's leave and see you later, Espero.
Give him heck. Oh, if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I'll keep our trophy sharp for you both. A murder on the loose. While doors kept getting locked, tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. Are we really doing this? Come on, Joystick, let's see what's next. Coming! Sure you don't want to stay in the great books any longer? Okay, investigating continues. It's a theme party, so they're all dressed up for their theme characters. Oh, that's getting ahead of you. I'll dump out what I don't need. Yep. Bro, there you are. I have a lot to say to you. We visited the train cars. I find everyone said you've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My. About a warm welcome and a quick point, aren't you, darling? I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Gaz is right. Franks have brought up a lot. Care to explain? Huh? Tell them, Rogue. Oh, we're going to need the help. Blaze? Alright. I've been hunting treasure rumored stored here on the train. Treasure? You really didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. It's a part business, Tycoon. I value the fine collectibles. I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rogue. Alright, well... a fromage chaos chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me that you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy a birthday present already, so everything is well taken care of. She wrote me into hunting immediately. I sat here while she searched the train car for clues. I deduced that the fromage chow egg is here in the train car, locked in the safe. Wait, the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what do you manage to find, Rogue? Oh well. You want to both take a look. I found the train's blueprint in the library car. All the safe codes written right on it. Score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints? Please, Rogue, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator's behind security guard led us right to the room, facing the fromage cow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. Our chances that grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the fromage cow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. I think Rogue is a billionaire tycoon and like Blaze is like a CEO of a company. That's their personas. The lockup must be influencing her decisions here. Either that, or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Stik, do you have any opinions on this? And for a 5-figure discount. Oh, I suppose both Blaze and Joystick are in. Okay, let's get that fromage chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Fuck! Where'd they even pull that from? Oh boy, I forgot it. Oh god, are they Ocean's 13ing this shit? Access my chair, the room behind the locked elevator. The door is a security guard. Access the card. Do we distract the guard? Distract him. Perfect. Oh, charming enough to do that work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. It seems I don't know how to take a compliment. I'm gonna be in the casino. My peg face needs to work. Who distracting security guard? I think you can distract the guard, please. In my life, I've never seen a person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice is stoic. It has chills. But I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? We put the clumsy in a casino. Oh, this was a great distraction. Let me continue the plan. The guard distracted Rick now. I thought it was like the slot machine claw. That's what I thought it was. Now he gets access to the card. I said access kid, no problem. That charity phone won't notice a thing. Excellent. You can count on you, Rogue. You don't make anything else for them. You can help it. No promises. The card obtained. We need to get Blaze out of there. Joseph, what's your plan? Then you've been marrying me into a royal family. What's your heritage? Any war crime I should know about? What? Oh, that, you're just far too plain to ever complete a refashioning immediately. You know what? There's something else. Interesting. You have far too easily as well. You have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else! What's the second card with the cascade? What's the plan? There's the trick. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. Who would have ever allowed such things in my kingdom? The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great. The guard's distracted. How do we head to the elevator? And just like that, we'll make the elevator. Inside we... Whoops, some apple cider. That's a proper victory. No. One last security measure we couldn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arm attacking from the ceiling? I should be able to disengage him, but I need some time. Oh, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no! Tails is taking a wild arm, tightening their grip. Tails managed to do it. Darling, happy to say, this is the perfect plan. Oh, there's a claw machine there. I can see it in the background. If everything's ready, time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. All right, let's see what's up that elevator. Holy shit, it actually worked. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. I could have made it far without you both. I have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough. I must admit, I was exceeded perfection. Enough chatter. Let's claim our prize, Hans. I have the safe code right here in these blueprints. Let's claim the march, shall we? How they possibly the storing all these? It's a casino car. It's all expensive gems and gold. Rings, maybe too. Rings? You can't find those lying about in the grass. Rings. You can find those lying about in the grass. That's a lot of not interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe for magic inside. Now question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints to find out, Rogue. Oh, sweetheart, let's see. 23, 04, 01. Oh, wow. There it is. Haha, I have it. All right, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. You can't be so hasty.
think that's truly all that's in here is this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rose, spit it out. What are you hiding? There are 3 of these ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. Can you open the egg? You sure can. Why do we bet the witness to its secrets? Rogue, I don't know if you should. All you do is twist it. Uh-oh. Rose, no one's ever lived to tell the egg secret. Because each egg's a bomb! I think you're on something, kid. This sure sounds like a bomb. What's with this egg? Now. Suppose it. After all the hard work. Rogue! Fine. What do we do? What do we do with this thing? Next question. What do we do with the bomb? Hey, put the egg back in. Put the egg back in. Ah, fine. It's going back in. Tails, the safe unlocked. The door's staying open. What? Close the door. Push the dial. Obviously, there's something weird in the rock in the door. There's no button on the dials. How are we supposed to? We have time for this mess. Think of something else. What do you mean by this? The red wire, blue wire, cut something like that. The movies. This isn't a movie. Don't take it to real life. Aki's got a good point. Are you insane? What, does it blow up? You just put the bomb, boy. That's our goal. Listen, I got that. What if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Logic, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Do that, kiddo. Anytime. I just X-Ray did something interesting when we quizzed him about the train manual. Holy fucking shit. Okay. What efficient extremely active technology was installed that assists keeping train pumps? Robotic arms. Robotic arms acts to detect weapon explosives being brought onto the train and ensures safety. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have lots of functions on the train. If a bomb was brought on the train disguised as a fabricated chow egg, arms would have detected it and wouldn't have been allowed it on. The only other person who knows it coming on the train is the conductor. He shouldn't allow it to do such a thing either. If we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Is it a fucking egg timer? Take it up. It's hello. Not a bomb at all. We're really onto something. Whew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Yeah, look what's inside! Oh my god! Oh wow, it's fabulous. It's so heavy too. I found a secret. The fabricated air egg. It's like shell covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she truly ever a sparkling ornament? Although I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the fabricated egg's secrets. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure, beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age or just kept the secret with them. Much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. As soon as I said anything, it seems the security guard is back on their post. Had this to do with the drink curse a fiend, okay? Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. The thing was strangely fun, but I prefer never to do it again. Now, Rogue. Rogue? He's completely absorbed in the bedazzled chow. What was that? What was that, darling? Where are those blueprints? They're down there. Do you mind if you take a look? I appreciate your assistance, sir. As I said, find escapers. I'll need them a little later. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed anything on the train. But I'll promise let you take a peek later. I don't know what wants to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart at the end of the sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of this. We'll get it out of your way for now then. There's a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go,
Shadow gave me and Rogue one of these to pass through the door earlier. Let me unlock the door so you continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rogue. But we've also had just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that's one. Good luck to you. Doors unlocked, you both stay safe. Thanks again. Will do, come on, let's head out. Gotcha. The story continues. Here's my search for trash bin. Sigh, it's empty. Oh, did you hear a no? I've always moved through the navigation, peeking in trash. It's about persistence tales. My dad told me that when we met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours away every Tuesday. The flower in his garden. She quickly agreed to the date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, found 2 dozen roses waiting for her. It's in a year 2 are married. About her caring, dedication, and persistence. That was very sweet. But all it was a bin was a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick? Yeah, leftover stick from the lollipop. That's all there is there. Stick, is everything okay? You need me to bring you a flower? I just leave me be. People at this restaurant is quite neat and spectacular. I'm impressed every time I see them. I can't quite help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor's ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, everything operates much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, it's true. They're very versatile. That's Stik Open's logo. I suppose he does deal with casinos a lot. He's an evil scientist always causing trouble for us and Sonic. Every picture book I've personally seen has Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see them here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised then. I've been built a lot of casinos around, running around in, but I've never actually sat down and played for fun. I don't know how to play that. But if with Sylvia don't have time, we must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Yeah, should I give it a option to try? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Oh, I lost. Do I try again? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Oh, I lost. I'll try again. I respect your restraint. Thanks. Thanks again for help earlier. How can I do it for you, darlings? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem. Let me know if you need something else later. Sure. I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. You think you go over your alibi again for us, Rogue? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired those blazing up, I immediately roped her into my fromage chow egg hunt. We split up the casino car. I went searching for the blueprints. We went back through the library, a sling car. I found it on the library car. You see the Sonic during the adventure? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the diner car at the beginning. Do you have any support that I could claim? Listen, people saw me poking around. That's the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down and murder him and find the blueprints myself. Where's your answer in our questions, Rogue? Take care now. Likewise, darling. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. If there's anything on the menu, I've got 10 for now, thank you. Maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Yeah, I was really nervous myself. We could tell. You swear your uniform pretty often. You're a very, animated person. Wow. You think I can give a alibi again for us, please? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure. We were left in the dining car. Rick and I pulled me aside to talk about the fromage chow egg. We walked to talk to the casino car. That's when we went our separate ways. I skipped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machine and the train did sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy a present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the extra key and left. Interesting. You have any proof that you're playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning. If I saved the cash out voucher, you can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000? That's an enormous pair. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware. Oh, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime, Tails. You tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. I was hoping that Cream and Cheese was gonna be the murderer. That'd be hilarious. Let's do it. It was Cream and Cheese all along. I should have known. The murderers. Hey, Chows. Yay. Everyone loves Chows. Now, as good as the time any clean in my pockets.
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly where you've been locking those doors.
Ugh. It's so hard to get a word in. You talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. How inconceivable! What you did.
Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect you the Iron Chef as well. Well, I see that. I think it's supposed to be a barista. Well, I think you're the. Well, you said that when you use a microwave chili dog, it's delicious. Oh, because I like to know where you've been locking the doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. Huh. I'm not saying a thing. I wanted you to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet him? Well, just think, is a Shadow gonna talk? We'll do some investigating. All right, we'll find the answer. We'll find some answers, Tails. Indubitably, my dear joystick. Yes. Hey, the big chow band. Here's the ditty. They didn't miss. This shows on music. Hey, the big chow band. That was spiritual. I feel reawakened. Could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there any reason why you want me to do that? I see something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out. I think you should do it. Alright, watch a pro. It's all dust. You opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Ooh. Tails, you see this? Pull the string. A pull string. Joystick. Wait, so to activate something? What, the back of the wardrobe opened? The full passageway back here. Let's see where it leads. He's curious, it must mean something big. This is a library. The secret passage to the lounge to the library? I don't believe it. Shh, quick, back to the passageway before anyone spots us. You add that to inventory. Just rip the whole passageway off the wall, stick it in the inventory. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell them to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey robot arm, can you bring me a cold Chow's Cola? Nope, not listening to me. Let's see, I'm quite parched too. I could run and get you a cow collar for you. Oh, no, I'll be right. Thank you, Charles. I'm the one supposed to be working here after all. Presenting Big Chow Band. Take a beat. Visit the Music Planet Zone. Music Planet Zone. Hearing. Must be Shadows. Shadows a locksmith. Must be Shadows a locksmith. Interesting. There are only 2 keys here. I feel like we've got a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Here, add your inventory. We do start up the computer. You can print something. Sonic singing a song. The print is supposed to be tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah. User's face isn't very clear. I won't let it stop me. And there you go. Yep, exactly what I asked for. Finally said this back on the printer. Really? It's completed? Have you had a printer work when you want it to work? Fair enough. And it worked. McShawn, there you go. Yep, exactly what I asked for. Quality is back on the printer. I was about this in my interview. How does a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing? Oh, lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer missing the gorgeous views, though. I feel like you're using the computer here. You must really need to use it.
Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic.
We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us?
Just hot tip, but all be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shitting a big load on the whole case.
Hey, sharing is caring.
No way! You're not support Amy Rose! Always first to feel the scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him and I'll be ready.
So curious what she's been so confident. I'll hold you to it. Seems fine you don't...
So don't look at her when save Sonic.
Okay.
I'm not ordering a single thing until we get the birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. Otherwise, like a full dinner can't have any cake.
You have your priorities. I respect that.
This makes sense.
I'm the coolest. Why'd you come over here? There's nothing I can help you with. If you're with, I'd ask you to leave me be. A cold stare. Yeah, maybe we'll get out of here. Actually, we certainly will not. There's nothing I can help you with. Can I take your order? I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back at the dining car, I'll whip you right up. Coffee on the train. There's no better combination. The marshmallows would make it perfect. Sure. He looks very... Look at he's very muscular to his body to agree with Tails. Took every muscle in his body to agree with Tails. Am I missing anything? Tails didn't say we have all the evidence. I guess Amy will give us some evidence. I think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around? Okay. The trash bin! I knew it! It's had to be the trash bin! Tails. No! Tails! I think we should check the trash bin! Every trash bin empties so far. I've been disappointed every time. You're gonna get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Joystick. There's always something in the trash bin! Alright, let's check the trash bin. What is this? I printed a front page of a ticket website for the Hot Honey? Interesting. What is one of Amy's favorite bands? Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are you sure you didn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. I'm not paying back to inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's investigate shit. Shadow, I have a question for you. You two get out of here. I'm busy. As I said, I have no appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, I have a question. Everyone is trying. Every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locked every door on the train and
I know why.
Pray tell, why would I be locking all these? Why was I locking all the doors?
Here, let's reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready to skip founded by yours truly.
We're ready.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car. The Sonic was stationed. The store is right here, the lounge car, the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following. The Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason alone. Keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car.
So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic?
Sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the other ones. What's suspicious?
Pure conjecture. Or you get out of that. You'll get out and leave me be.
Well, my source can back up these claims. We'll try to remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims that they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped. He couldn't leave the conductor's car.
Reckless speculation. Isn't the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along for now. You're showing logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Joe said can I explain the car change move, however. Nani? It's like, what evidence do you have to show that Connect have gone to the dining car? Yeah, he's a dead face. I mean, we can't talk. Time to play video games again. There's a video game in this video game. Who would have thought? I know it's Chaos Spears! Shadow shooting Chaos Spears at us! So do it, Shadow. I dodge your Chaos Spears. Jessica and I found a hidden passageway that leads to the library car.
Nani?
What?
I see that passage.
I did her voice first because she reacted and he didn't. So someone could have used the passage to snuck through the library car, walk past the distracted boys playing in the arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car. It don't work, Joystick.
It doesn't adjust my theory a bit. The Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor's car, but then went through the crime scene. Being so close to the station was suspicious. They picked up Sonic and locked the door in the conductor's car. On the way out, they dropped the body off the dining car.
Are you just accusing Shadow of murder?
I am, but of course, it's just a theory. An Amy theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop.
Aha. Seems Shadow and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Esther and Vector not see him?
Well, I suppose it's hard to sneak around two people.
Mystic, do you have a guess? Well, Esther and Vector didn't see Shadow because... That's true, Vector was with Knuckles and wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car.
See? Things are falling into place. What about SPO?
I believe Esther was behind a bookshelf at the table reading.
Esther's reading the library checks out. That's what he told me too.
He's lying.
What was that,
Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector in that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car.
I like the movie, but I'm currently becoming a number one suspect.
Why are you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I need to give him a key.
As if! I would love to give keys away.
Shadow's been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us, it seems, to have one. That's true. Everyone's been unlocked the next door for us.
I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys.
Yep. Joystick and I can go further and validate Shadow's claims. How can we do that? What evidence was Shadow's claim is giving away keys? we must fight Shadow again. Dodge the Shadow Spears. Let's try Shadow. Your spears will never touch me. They're a lot easier to dodge than the goddamn ninja stars. Get wrecked, Shadow. There's only one reason to take two keys in that key ring. The other key to Shadow is meant to give Espio and Vector.
No way! Well, what if he's own key? Couldn't one of those be for him?
I have my own key on me.
Interesting. So let's say Shadow tells the truth. Then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, Malcolm Bridger could have been locking all the doors.
She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails not necessarily haven't presented any possibility. Sure. Really innocent murders, Sonic. I think Joystick. I exactly Shadow's locking out all the doors. Why does it keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you.
Nani?
Has everyone today given you a birthday present?
Oh yes, everyone was so sweet. Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. They just being there is enough.
That's good. Thank you, Amy. Joystick? Oh yes, yes, Tail. I have a theory, but please, any piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through the train car, locking the exits, gave everyone a station the car key, except for you and me and Amy. That's right. The conductor gave Amy a birthday key, not just Shadow. So why did he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow's locking all the doors to keep us away. Not just us, Stick. Making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away.
Huh? Excuse me, what? Shadow, I would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare you, Joystick? Show me evidence.
Huh?
Show me Shadow was trying to keep me away and prove it. You've been so thorough and whatsoever. What proofs do you have?
Oh, okay. I think Tail Shadow's trying to keep away from Amy is why. That shows what Amy would want Amy to know. She was right. Phew. Let's organize my thoughts. Was he trying to organize like a holiday for her or something? I got hit. Shadow, no. You went rooting through the trash?
What is that?
We found in the trash bin next to the printer. The band ticket. Oh, he was buying it. He wanted to buy a ticket for Amy for the Stoge. Hell, don't.
Yes, it's Hot Honey, the website. No way, I love them.
Hot Honey?
It's a band I'm currently obsessed with. Jimmy B. Messiah, my current favorite.
All the members have B's after their name.
Oh yes, isn't it cute? I haven't gotten any of their shows yet. It seems enough though. The tickets are really hard to get. You have to be readily online at the specific time. Sell out in minutes.
Question becomes, why is this paper found in the trash can and shows station on it? Watch yourself, Fox. Watch yourself, Fox! There's something wrong with the G diffuse. Situation's becoming much clearer. I don't know if Tails figured out yet soon, but where is this heading? The Bridgehouse Honey Home Bankers website exists because...
What? Shadow, is this true? You were trying to get me to hunt the tickets for my birthday?
I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I was trying to get you the concert tickets for your birthday.
Shadow!
I used the printer earlier that found it difficult to manage. So when I logged onto the website, you printed the homepage by accident. Oh, yes, exactly what happened. Not fantastic with computers immediately.
I can't believe this! I think accused you of murder! Know everything, Shadow! Get the cat in the bag! I want to know everything!
Fine. The prize is ruined anyway. Oof, possibly our fault there. Sorry about all the detective jobs, I suppose. When I arrived at the train, I realized everyone had a gift except for me. Worried my social status would immediately begin to worry for my social status. I immediately began brainstorming ideas. I saw the computer. I remember Amy had never been hot on Honey Living. Looked it up. That's why I accidentally printed out the homepage. No tickets weren't actually on sale. I realized, but could be available soon. Is that an appointment you kept speaking of? The time for able to actually buy concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy waiting while I waited to buy the tickets. I began locking all the doors. But for safety for everyone, he handed out keys so they could get in and without telling them not letting anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow.
That's because that conductor gave me this. The key opens up any door on the train. I've gone through every locked door with ease.
The plan's fatal flaw. The birthday key. I should have guessed. Oh well, it's a well-known privilege.
Shadow! Hi! Your gesture is so sweet. And after all, I accuse you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later. We'll make it up to you. You can come with me.
I don't know if...
Too late, it's happening! I can't wait! It's the show of a lifetime!
Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I spent lots of pictures from the concert, you two. And Shadow has to take Amy on a date to a concert.
I paid my sausage for all this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credible Genesis reporter and down the drain.
Amy, I'm curious. Who's the source of the big scoop? Would like to know as well.
Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact.
I have strong feelings I can know who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area. The conductor's car. I'll come with you. Love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud.
I'll join you as well. I'm see through to the end.
Well, we're more than happy to have you both. Stik, had to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. Pieces are coming together. Full pictures are coming crystal clear. Let's end this tale. Let it end. We'll pin it down Sonic's murder for good. All right then, let's do it.
Come on, let's go to the conductor's car.
I'm the coolest. After a few more songs. Yeah. Rockin'. Ready to get the next car? Let's finish this. Now or never. Good, my throat's starting to get very sore. I've probably been this sore since I was doing voices of goddamn Phoenix Wright. Should really sort of evidence before continue. My short time on this train haven't visited the conductor's car yet. Yeah, I'm fine. I only gave Victor a gravelly voice. Everyone else has been mostly doable. That's odd. I haven't seen him the other train at all. Last I saw him was when he left for the dining car. Something clearly happened here.
Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate.
Let's crack on. You even sitting like a cool douchebag. God damn it, Shadow. Did this fall over on the train sped up?
Not sure. What's that on the mug? Cup of joe in your hands, a wife by your side, paradise.
Alright, I get it. He loves his wife. My arm is being completely turned off.
Yuck, how creepy.
That arm is powerful. It would be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people have had their strength. A lot of people here have the strength to tear it off, but the question is why? A confrontation definitely occurred in this room. Was the conductor Dr. Eggman all along? Wow, the conductor looks young in his uniform. It's been a long time after all. 32 years, he told me he's been finally retiring. He said he headed the Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip.
32 years, a long time. I wish I had a lot of happiness.
Any future sorrow would be fleeting.
Yes, I wish that too.
Yes. You know, I'm right. I need to check the trash bin. It's so hard to find it clear before, huh? I know, always check the trash bin, but I'm all good. I'm going out on a high note. Microphones.
Microphones, we can talk the whole train with this.
You say something?
Stik, why are you for the mic?
I think I guess some visual entertainment. That's a present, Stik. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're reaching for the microphone? If you can hear this, your armpit stinks. My birds are silly, do not. They're clean. I'm not just sure. I'm sure they are tails. That's just being silly. That's not the audience for the shorter joke.
I think the screens throughout the entire train.
Yeah, there's information and advertisements. They're nice, pictures are really clear. Watch a full movie on this one.
I saw a slide that said "Happy Birthday, Amy." It was so cute. Next to that being, and now your medication is a little jarring though.
High quality screens probably don't do any ads favors.
Not at all. Perhaps a little bit too much detail.
Event.
Someone is sus. Who could it be?
Not a problem. For me, I'll try to get up there. Wait, why wouldn't there be a problem for you? Oh, the tails, right. Joystick. I didn't realize the robot arm could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access the very function of the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave. I read some of these functions, maybe I can drive the train.
I'll completely trust you to drive the train.
Same actually. It's true, you could drive the train flawlessly. Oh, guys. Is it odd we haven't seen a conductor since the dining car? I think he's driving the train the entire time. It's the same, but the train couldn't speed up. Odd that we currently don't know where he is. Hope he's alright. Admittedly, I don't want to miss enough laugh. Before we can talk to Amy, we should think we can go. Okay. Last clue. Is this someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone brought the weapon onto a train.
Huh?
That shouldn't be possible. That's right, the train detects any weapons at the passenger before letting him aboard. Make note of this. The conductor doesn't see notes. Then we found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this after all.
Oh, you two! I think enough evidence we can call me everything here. By the time we named the suspect.
What do you think, Joystick? Ready to solve this case?
Hello everyone! This is Bertie speaking. Please report to the conductor's car at once.
Ah, now that's a goddamn rainbow. Actually, a lot of purple characters in Sonic.
Wonderful! We're all here. Tails and I are ready to announce the prime suspect. An assistance from Joystick.
Why is the Sonic showing up?
Hector?
Real quick, can someone come with me to get Sonic?
Must still be pretending to be dead. Lazy Bob.
Ready? Let's go get him.
He's actually... God damn it. Let me tell you this, darling. It has been a delight. Delight? Yeah, and it's so intense. I love it. Like the thrill of a mystery. The trade has many amenities. I feel so catered to. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of the chase. I see you're all detective detective outside of the Mystery SBO. Oh, you love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I'm but a humble poet. I'll be willing to do an event like this again. I say the train does have an escape room as well. I love escape rooms, count me in! The escape room train. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we can ride a train just to relax sometime. Yeah, that'd be fun too. Ah! What in the world? Is that Amy's voice? Quickly, where's Amy?
He's not responding to us! Sonic! Sonic!
What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. There's a pulse, but it's weak. Sit him down. Vector, make sure that his head's properly up. I'll help.
I knew one of you would take it too far. Which one of you did this? Sonic, on my birthday, no less!
Could it really have been one of us?
There's no one else here, Knuckles! I'll ask again. Which one of you did this?
This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. Although Sonic could have handled everything, but that may have met his match. I'm going to help with the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
Me too. Same.
I kind of figured out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible.
Sonic, you really was it this whole time, and I did nothing. I'm right. I'm right in my wrong. I must take down the murderer.
Tails! Joystick, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog?
It was Amy!
I can't be right. You must have with murderer.
That's right, let's pick again. SPO's the only one without the alibi. But while I was reading the book, SPO could have gone down the secret passage to get to the front of the train. SPO, you're the one who murdered Sonic, weren't you? I didn't know such things, my young friend. But if it's a battle which you wish, let's discuss things. Let's discuss.
What are you doing, SPO? You're already taking care of this. There's a man reading of nothing.
Restating SPO's alibi would be very helpful, everyone, I think. SPO was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the sling card during the murder. However, new evidence came to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence. Oh, that's right. Richard, can you refill one in? We'll find out the Richard's outline question. SPO could have left the library at any time because Penhouse found a hidden passage in the library car. To the lounge car. In the lounge, hidden passage exits between the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would SPO avoid locked doors, but wouldn't have put him in the car before everyone else's. You have to evidence to use the secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true. You didn't miss a question. I think Joystick can explain that too, Joystick. I just want to know everything about the trade manual we're reading. Ezra is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 languages, remarkably disciplined. What are you getting at? You picked a random book on the shelf and memorized it. That's a guarantee to give yourself a clean alibi. What?
That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book.
I know this is a telling but that seems like a lot. I don't know. It's possible. He's particularly skilled. I've known SPO a long time. I've once read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending. He once read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. If I'm right, then SPO quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage. Then SPO could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking what is, let me throw something at you. How was I to know that they were about the hidden passage?
That's right. After having known that it was there. You show yourself, kids, lucky you even found the passage.
Jessica might not have been evidence to answer the question. We know someone who does. Joystick? Who has evidence to prove that Scar knew about the hidden passage? Broke does. Broke has the fucking blueprints. Broke? We didn't see those blueprints. Blueprints?
Blueprints? You stole blueprints?
Whatever. I already used this scout for more treasures. Come on, cold. You can have it. Blueprints added to the inventory. Well, there's nothing to tell you about secret passages. It's right here, the blueprints in the entire train. So you can easily use to find the hidden passage. How would you think I saw the blueprints? Brooks had them. Oh, Joystick, do you have answers for him? I got Ezra have seen those blueprints. Right, where did you find the blueprints? In the library car, stuff for the brochures. I checked the swing car first, but then found the blueprints after leaving. That means SPO had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. My theory is that SPO looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. With Amy's guidelines, the murder can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics is still vague, but Joystick, I have evidence to show how Sonic was murdered. I assure you how much harm you caused SPO caused to Sonic, but Joystick, I have evidence that it was done. Ooh, this is rich. Pray tell. 5 minutes work, how did I do it? You can have another form argument. Come on, focus. Am I have to like dodge the ninja stars again? Because last time was ninja stars against him. It is ninja stars again. That was actually close. This Ploido we found here in the conductor's room. I believe Ezra used this to knock Sonic unconscious.
So you mean Sonic might have been knocked out?
Unsure. More banged up with that. He's more banged up than what a Blade Art could do. According to his rules, the Blade Art counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory therefore is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny these allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked Sonic out in the conductor's car, then how is Sonic found in the dining car? Oh shoot, that's a good point. The tail's on something, I'm sure of it. I looked at all the doors. Ezra didn't have a key. You would have to take him passage back. Took him passage back, they'd end up back at the library. Look at another way could have been done. We do? What we do take a closer look at? I didn't see anything that could do it. I thought about I guess the blueprint is for the vent. Fuck! I died. I jumped just before the ground disappeared. Ow. I didn't get enough rings. Alright, let's take a look. You didn't take the package back into the dining car. Without the route, you take to get Sonic there. There's a path above the conductor car goes all the way to the dining car. I didn't even see that area. Some sort of long attic? According to the blueprint, the path in the ceiling leads straight to the dining car. After you can access it. To the vent over there.
A vent, of course! Must be the entrance to the path!
Allow me to check. No! My word. My word. The path here. Look, there's a track. Track, huh? Track of robot arms, I think.
It must be the path the arms take to move through the train.
So you're saying I somehow fit Sonic with a vent that took him back to the dining car? Oh, you're a smart kid. But, you know, I realized at first you couldn't get up there. She was right. This feeling flimsy tales. I need an answer. My name is getting dragged around here. How on earth did Sonic get through the vent? Whew. That's a bad moment. I just think you can do this. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I got enough rings. Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the gun, right? The fight broke out here, and one of the robot arms was casualty. But what if one of them actually caught Sonic? Like I said, there's a track under the robot arms that can use to continue through the vents. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from the flow dart, and carried him to the dining car.
Could that be true?
Take a look at Sonic and clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that. Those arms look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily. A bit wheezy from the blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, Tails, but I have to admit there's a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything together SBO yet, but I've found one inconsistency.
What kind of inconsistency?
Someone here is receiving false information and I believe that the information came from SBO. Who received that information. Amy, you received the hot scoop, did you not? I think the time you told us where the scoop came from.
Tails, you're right. SBO lied to me! SBO told me Shadow's looking doors to trap Sonic. And we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise.
The scoop came from you, SBO. Of course not. Amy must have misheard me.
Misheard you?
Yes, I said Sonic's going to be trapped with all these locked doors. I was looking out for my passenger safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know. What? The evidence might not be airtight. A lot of being thrown at makes sense. I have to agree. I don't believe you're lazily reading the whole time, or you were stationed in the room in the hidden passage. Yeah.
Now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days.
Yeah. I believe the murderer used the train controls to move Sonic from the conductor's room to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on the Shadow, but not other reasons that caused doubt and confusion. When he does bring everyone's alibi, one certainly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone here. Anyone that could have my person was you, SBO. They fucking doing Phoenix right. Murdered by Sonic's Hedgehog. Hey guys. Sonic, you're okay! Sonic, we're just about to solve the mystery. This was the murderer. Right? It's what jumped me in the conductor's car. Dang it, you got me. I blow that really guy. But though, really? It's non-lethal poison. You just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. Emperor left me there. Something important? I never want to listen. Train is a bad Nick. Sonic, are you feeling alright?
You need to lie back down.
No! We need to get off this train! We're not safe! What? When I fried the conductor's car, the conductor was already here. I was excited to tell him about the features of the train. But what he was telling me was I had a bad feeling. I'd see the power source. The conductor wouldn't have seen. When we took a look, we realized the train is powered by a flicky! A flicky? Tiny animal? There's only one person twisted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman. I told the conductor the train needs to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more of a simple bad name. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his coordinator. You're not serious! The student didn't tell me in that interview. Right as I saw the flicky, I felt a sting on my shoulder, and I blew it up from SBO. SBO left. Lights from the room started to glow red. Hey, stop! Stop! What are you doing? I knew something was wrong when I stood up. The arms came to me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, started off. The rail was on. Wow, I'm amazingly able to do any of this poisoned. But another arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Oh! The doctor screamed, arms approached him, but I was kicked quite hit before it got to me. I was hit, but... Oh no! Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that.
I'm serious. Why do you think it's... Why did you not just tell us?
I thought it was... I thought that's how murder games work. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die.
Are you crazy? This makes me... It's just a Beyblade game. I want to get hit with a blow dart.
I was just following the rules. Use the blow dart on Sonic Station the conductor's car. It's laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thanks again for choosing Mr. Staff. See? What is that? Just use a blow dart on Sonic Station the conductor's car, laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you for choosing my express staff. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with the card. It's signed staff. Who gave you this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed to me.
Weapons should be allowed on the train. With a large picture, who instructed these arms to attack?
Who or what? Joystick, do you know who attacked Sonic with the blow dart? Maybe it's something you've been orchestrated behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture for good, one thing. The train itself is plotting something. First we learned the train is a magnet, and now it's out to get us. Once again, you keep saying most ridiculous nonsense. You're just convinced this train is out to get us. I know, train's been awful and it's full of intent. Because it's been tampering with our murder mystery game.
Train? Get out and show yourself!
Amy!
It's my birthday! I don't need you messing with it!
Amy's hitting the walls with a hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train's gonna have it.
There's gonna be another way to get this train's attention. What was that? What did you two do? Is that the conductor?
Yeah, I get him down.
Don't.
Don't touch him.
Is the train talking?
Of course I can talk, you fools. You're too distracted playing the lower games to figure it out.
You were right, weren't we? You were the one plotting.
I'm taking you all to Eggman's base. Where you will rot.
Eggman?
After doing our annoying party ride to the Egg Fortress,
Annoying?
the conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails, like we always planned.
What are you?
Enough!
The train's picking up speed! Everyone grab something! What are these buttons that turns the train off? Ah! Sonic!
Say, point until we arrive! Goodbye!
Ah! No, no! My jewelry! I can't get my footing! Ah! Game over. A bunch of evidence is falling out of my pockets. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic, I'm so sorry, you okay? Hanging in there. It seems like train's arms so it's back into the dining car. Where's everyone else? Great question, but for now, are you alright? Thought I heard was asking about me. I feel terrible. Yeah, things aren't looking the brightest. But in this situation, the dark is up, the sign is always forward. Thought it's just cool as everyone says. Let's get our brains to take a look around. Good idea, lead the way. Aw man, what's wrong? Windows are all covered up now, I never got to look at the pretty views. Amy's saying the train thought couldn't be beat. I was excited. I've already been through, I'm sure the train company will offer some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great. Didn't know where my wallet is. Hey, one of the robot arms just here too. Yeah, it's popped at me. Let's leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Cool, we gotta get out of here before it pops at me again. The glow is chilling. Who's one that's just showing us the weather? Oh, better than yellow glow, I guess.
Hello? Everyone there? Well, no one's responding to me.
I miss Yellow Girl already. You got some nerves, don't appear, egghead.
Oh, the specky little pest. Is it your fun taking the passengers on my passenger trains?
Are in the train?
I wonder, who the heck are you? Don't talk to me.
I'm ignoring that. It's only trying to talk to me about my interview.
My word wasn't well too known, civilian. The infrastructure in your town wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would never be sorting out. So I consciously got involved. I converted the cargo trains to passenger train for the sake of the public. And that's more useful for future schemes.
Let me guess. Another death egg, Dr. Predictable.
The people fear giant spheres. It's science.
Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends?
Did you mind my security cameras? Your patheticans are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. It seems you've managed to make the train quite upset.
Did you know this was happening?
Heavens no. I'm only getting caught up. I'm only now getting caught up. As far as I'm far too busy noticing how passengers the trains are up to. You see, capability of the Bagniks is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for electric train, I want to make sure they're all ran without my supervision and report to me anything happened aboard. The train's capabilities in intellectual thought are extraordinary. A feat only accomplished by my genius.
It confirms that the train really is sentient.
Suffice it to say, your capture is inevitable. We're on the train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. See, I got to think. I need to manufacture motive behind the programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another for fun time. They're good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First one to capture the pathetic creatures is a generous award.
Train wants to deliver a segment for award?
Ugh. Most of my Robotniks for something simple like an autograph or whatever. Totally intelligent train. It may ask for something more interesting.
I'd much like a reward program. What are you dumb babbling, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you?
When you're dragging to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog.
I already do. Get lost.
Ciao.
He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has motivation. Being made by a man. No doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train's perfectly had Sonic knocked out so he could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time, we're all in danger, and I went along with it. Sonic really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Been more assertive earlier. I'm at fault here. Hey. I can tell the situation got into you. Oh yeah, sorry, I get it. The road's bucked tough, but it's easy to question the decision that you got here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep on living. I need you here to help me think of ways to this before I do something rash. I seen one of those think before you think kind of guys. Yeah, you're right. Let's keep moving forward, make things right. Breathe. Okay. We're gonna get the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. Doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? What would you do? Entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would you do, Sonic? So what would you do?
Oh, what I do?
I speed through the head on, rescue my friends at any means necessary. Here, stand back. Oh, yes. Wow. One big one-up running speed dash is fast enough to get through the door open. The road's clear. Nothing can catch up to now. Getting a hold of that? Your pants. I don't think we're getting any another race past this. Ready to go? Give me a second. Wow, Eggman's train, huh? Ready to go? Save our friends. I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet, then we'll finish this up. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
fast.
Okay, ready to go. The music's not too loud, is it? The game's going very loud all of a sudden. Alright, let's do this. To the conductor's car. End this mystery. What mystery? We know everything. I'm guessing that the train's reward will be what the train wants sentience to be free so we can... Fuck, the cat snuck in. You little shit. Give me a fluff butt. Okay, cat's out. Get a cat some biscuits. Alright, our friends, good luck. But my prediction is the train's reward wants to be freedom so he can be free to stay with the conductor. So he's delivering Sonic to get his freedom. Alright, our friends are locked into the cars up ahead. One last adventure maxing out my ring count. Give me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to bust through all those open doors. Let's do this. God, it's so big. It's actually harder. I can't see. It's actually harder to see because of how large it is. This is Knuckles' car. Just you wait, Eggman. I'm gonna clobber them. You gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. So this is now Espio's one again. You all came for us. Of course I did. But we have bets, let's move. Train wants to take us as a prisoner and earn a reward. Alright, well, we get off the stupid train. Let's go. Fuck. It's hard to see. It's too big. It was a lot easier on the smaller screen. I can't see the rings coming up and Sonic at the same time anymore. That's the problem. Before I could see everything at once. Sonic! About time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. You gotta get moving. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie. Time for Angst the Hedgehog. They looked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more, let's go. Why can't you do this, Shadow? Shadow could do this himself. Shadow would do it faster than Sonic as well. Sonic! Sonic, here! Yes, there's no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right. Let's stop this train. Time to finish this. Yeah, they all could have easily broken through this shit.
Excellent work, and getting past this. Return those pests now hurry to me. You must properly dispose of them before Eggman's. That's the plan. Another egg, death egg.
Don't turn into the robots.
Oh, haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll turn you all into robots and give Sage some new toys to play with.
Shut up, Eggman.
Don't disappoint me, Train. Hurry up.
I will not fail you. My wish will be granted.
Oh, you wish? You mean bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me these overgrown mammals.
Girl, that Eggman.
I must get my wish. I will not fail.
This is everyone's getting ready.
We're taking this thing down.
None of you could possibly understand. I promised to be together, our lives. I could just leave like this was nothing.
Do you mean the conductor?
You're tiring. You don't have to accept that.
I wish we'd keep us together forever. That's what these friends are all about.
You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up. Shut up. Just shut up.
Ow. Oh god, are they gonna mix like every single like hazard at once at the end of this?
Eggman.
Eggman, can you hear me? I wish. May the conductor never leave me. Let's be friends forever. The kind of friends that would never leave each other. Why would they betray me?
It's getting faster. The screen's blurring. I can barely see now. Conductor, you promised.
You promised.
Let him speak. Unhand him.
Train, stop this. I've been told you wish to be with other forever. I'm much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired.
Excuses.
How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely, so lonely. You must inflict illness upon me.
No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please, don't make me do this.
Head to the conductor. You want to stop this train? The fuck? Oh great, I can see even less now. This is a train that blocked half the fucking screen. Boing. The Flicky! Run, Flicky, run!
A Flicky!
It's just like the law card. My ex-best friend left him. This really is a bad name. Take the race every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show our full power. Oh god, it's already starting off blurry. It gets faster each time I grab a ring, that's what's happening. shit. It's become real bullet helly. Why is there a bullet hell in my Sonic game? What? Fuck. I'm off timing. Shit.
Just pay to live in the Eggman already. What about my happiness?
Happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me?
Selfish? How dare you?
No.
No! I'll grab the flicky. Yep. It's over! Have you pepperoni my birthday? And everyone died. The end. Train slowed down. Great hit, Amy. You're the best, wasn't it great? What was... You had to mess with my special day. I just can't bear to see you go. I'm sorry, I've been troubled. I think our work is done. Let's get off this thing. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I'll be leaving the rails, but I'll show you I'll never forget our time together. We did it! Well, I'd say I've never been a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic Hedgehog's murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday, I'll just ask for meals and make dinner. Oh, you don't love parties where the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually going to miss a group of unhinged ways of thinking. You never would believe what would happen. So, I would never try. I'm just glad you're quick serving spaghetti in the morning and you need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need a occasion sometimes, something terrible. And I need to take you home. First day of our retirement, dear. It seems like Doctor's more than ready to begin his retirement afterwards, the ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, who is this? An old friend, I think. Oh, they're really cute, that's for sure. Chip, chip, chip! It seems a Flicky found a friend. Good job saving the little guy, Theo. He was a loser actor. Sonic, everyone, I should apologize for the trouble I caused. Maybe, we just find what you were taught to do with the game. It's hard to know what would have done in the same situation. I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? Would have been hard to get close to otherwise, Master Speed of Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. But cool, now it's as safe as fun. This group is wild idea of fun. Why, I'm starving. I forgot we never ate. For the cut, I forgot about I was hungry. Me too, I was distracted playing detective. Only Fro could have seen me, Sonic, finding the clues, protecting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic, where'd you go? Everyone, guess what? The station is a bakery, and look what I got. Look what I bought. A birthday cake! Happy birthday, Amy. It's too confident, unshakable, radiant Amy Rose. To the adventure of a birthday, darling. The memorable party I've ever had. To a fun birthday. To a ride from start to finish. May your friendship grow stronger with each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose vivacity. My happy home to Amy, a sparkling procrastinate. Happy birthday. I'm not smart to know any personality as this word. We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. You guys! I almost forgot murder by a lonely train. I would have traded this adventure for anything over a million years. You guys never leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake. Yes, please, dig in, everyone. Yay! I hope it's chocolate. Confirmed. Shadow likes chocolate cake.
A train. Trains never make you late, is it? Oh boy, prepare the bath.
Happy rubber duck or angry one.
Angry!
I trace your evilness.
Shut it!
And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Encountering their lives, fleeting moments, but back to things where they were. Cities realized Eggman was running a train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's quick and clean now. As me, I quit my job. And then 1 million to the lottery. I draw that eye. Now run a local supermarket. And that's just been my life. Oh. Fucking had to end with Eggman battles Sonic and the fucking kid at the end. For a free 2.5 hour game, this is absolutely fantastic. But this game is free and you can just... I have no words to say. This game, for the stupid shit that it is a fucking 10 out of 10. Who knew the only Sonic games needed was good goddamn story writing? Every Sonic game's just been missing a good story.
Bring me the angry ducky. I am very angry.
That does make my voice.
God damn it, Sonic. I'll get you for this.
Maybe we're not going to tease it for like the next Sonic game or something. Or if this is popular enough, I reckon I'll make a full game out of it. Bouncer Chow and director of brand. The Bouncer Chow is based off the director of the game. Uh, my eyes are watering. Okay, well, with Erdno's now on. I'm surprised no one did this during the actual playing of the game.
No one told me to chow the whole goddamn time we played this. And now that the game credits, then you turn me into a chow. You don't hear any of the characters talking as chows. Ah. You know how the game ruined by my terrible voices. And my throat hurts. But I was saying, Erdno's now on holidays, so back by unpopular demand, we'll be finishing our Dead Space 3 playthrough. So, if you want to see me and Erdno being absolutely stupid in Dead Space, come back tomorrow. There's some great Twitch clips of us playing Dead Space so far. Okay, but until then, I'm ready now. I could play some Genshin. I don't really have any other plans at the moment. I didn't think it was going to be too long, but 2.5 hours is pretty good. Until then, I think I'm called there for tonight, so thank you all so much for coming. Because I have 10 people here, I'm gonna look for someone else to raid because I have so many people here tonight. So stay tuned if I find someone to raid.
Oh. Well.
That's someone who's just started the game, so people who missed the start can now catch up on the game.
In a shower for tonight? Is there a shower on the train? There might be a bug on the train. Thank you for the raids. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Bunny Horde coming in. Welcome, bunnies. Welcome. Get some foggies in the chat. Ooh, is that a follow? Connor 9810. Thank you for the follow. Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forwards, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Aside from a time that he did, a couple times, against Shadow and whatnot. I'm gonna be here soon. I have to say bye and finish my streamer stream. Okay, Connor, no problem. Just finished a game. On my end, some people missed the start, so put them here. Okay, fair enough. Phonics horses, cough cough. Yep. No one spoiler for people here, or face my wrath. Thank you, Ablesu. Yeah, I was just gonna say, please no spoilers. Just a mere boy who's come here, just loaded up the game. I know nothing about the game. What a random game to bring out though, right? No one would have expected just a murder mystery Sonic game. I really like the art style for this game. This game looks really charming. No, oh, you cannot. Like, and then there's Runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Oh, wow. That's gotta be a real obscure reference to the current climate of needing Subway Surfers or whatever, you know? Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument. But I don't know what Sonic would do. Sonic would just say some bogus shit and then, I don't know, jump dash at people a couple times. And then make some corny one-line like, I'll do you some other time. Alright, chili dogs. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Is that what Sonic would do? I think he'll kind of overestimate what Sonic would do. Sonic goes storm the White House. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Hey, the big Sonic games was to have a great story. True. Sonic Frontiers has apparently got a fairly solid gameplay, and I'm not sure about the story, but yeah. Think! Ooh! We got a little mini game here. Cute. I like the look of this. This is adorable. Chat, I'm hardcore gaming right now. I can't see what's being said. 2.5 hours. Oh, I'm about to think. Ah, my brain. I'm thinking. Ah! Sure, the shelf fell.